All right, we got summation here where each letter stands for a different digit, 0 to 9. The first thing we can see is that x must be greater than 0 and c must be greater than 0 since they are leading terms. And then because of this, we've got 2v equal to x, so v is going to be greater than 0 too. So if v was equal to 0, then x would equal 0. Right, let's split this into two cases. So typically, it's a good idea to work this way in this sort of question. We'll start with the units and then build your way up. So I'm going to look at case 1, which is where v plus v is equal to x, and there's no carrying. So 2v is equal to x. So for example, v is 3, and then x would be 6. And then we've got case 2, where there's some carrying. So 2v is then equal to x plus 10. Remember, x is a single digit between 0 and 9. So v was 7, then x would be 4. We'd get 14. Okay, and then let's see what happens. So if we go on to the next column, we would then have c plus x is equal to x, or c plus x is equal to x plus 10, so more carrying. Now in this scenario, we'd get c is equal to 0, which we've said is not true, so we can reject that one. And in this one, we'd get c is equal to 10, which it can't be either. So no solutions for case 1. All right, just write a few words about why that is, but otherwise it's this sort of working. Okay, so there must be some carrying, and I can put a little 1 there. So now I know that it's going to be c plus x plus 1 is equal to x, which I can quickly rule out because actually that can be minus 1. Or c plus x plus 1 is equal to x plus 10. There's some more carrying, and I can put a 1 here as well. Right, I can cancel them out, and that means c is equal to 9. So I found one of my digits. I'm going to rewrite the summation, so it's going to be x9v, and then xxv is then 9xx. Okay, and don't forget we're carrying these across. So the one thing I've not yet done is looked at the hundreds digits. So it's going to be 2x plus 1 is equal to 9. There's necessarily not going to be any carrying because there's nothing in the thousands column here. And that gives me 2x is 8, or x is equal to 4. Brilliant. Found another one. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the start, fill this in now. Remember, we carried one here, we carried one here. So actually, I've got that 2v is going to equal 14, and therefore v is going to equal 7. And we've sorted it. So what does the question say? Find all solutions. So the only solution is 497 plus 447 is 944. You could check it if you wanted. And as long as you've got some words explaining why we reject each one, then that should be okay. Well done.